Actuate blockchain and decentralized finance faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. Exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate blockchain and decentralized finance faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, advanced DeFi concepts, exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their
Yes, so hello everyone, and welcome to today's blockchain and DeFi session. I think we can begin. So today we're going to talk about cross-chain bridging, and cross-chain bridging is an important factor in the blockchain world because blockchain, the different blockchain networks that we have. And as I said in the earlier classes, that different blockchains offer different advantages. And so bridging helps you take advantage of maximize the benefits by taking advantage of the different blockchain. So today we're going to have our presentation by the topic master, Anthony, and then we'll have a Q&A session, and then we'll have additional comments by Dr. Masharia, and then we'll have web updates from Grace. Yeah, and then we'll close the meeting. So I'd like to invite our topic master, Anthony. You're welcome to make the presentation.
Thank you, Frida. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our today's session. Connecting the decentralized ecosystem using cross-chain bridges. The blockchain landscape has seen explosive growth in recent years, with a multitude of networks emerging, each designed to solve specific challenges. However, these networks often operate in isolation, limiting the enter cross-chain bridges, the technology that's unlocking a new era of blockchain interoperability, enabling the seamless transfer of assets, tokens, and data across different blockchain networks. This article delves into what cross-chain bridges are, how they work, their importance in the decentralized ecosystem, and the security challenges they face. What are cross-chain bridges? Cross-chain bridges are protocols that enable communication and transfer of assets between different blockchain networks. Traditionally, blockchains have operated in silos, meaning assets or data on one chain could not easily be transferred to another. This isolation posed significant limitations, particularly as the decentralized finance ecosystem expanded and the need for interoperability became more apparent. A cross-chain bridge acts as a gateway between two blockchains, allowing tokens, assets, or data to be transferred between them. For example, a user might want to move their Ethereum-based tokens to the Polygon network to take advantage of lower transaction fees. As well as example is the Ethereum Polygon bridge, which allows users to move their Ethereum assets to Polygon and back. facilitating faster ecosystems. Similarly, Binance Smart Chain bridges enable the transfer of assets between Binance Smart Chain and other blockchains, allowing users to engage with a broader range of decentralized applications. How do cross-chain bridges work? The basic mechanism behind cross-chain bridges involves locking tokens on the source blockchain and minting equivalent tokens on the destination blockchains. Here is how it works. One, locking tokens. When a user wants to transfer assets from blockchain A to blockchain B, the cross-chain bridge first locks the user's token on blockchain A. This ensures that the token cannot be double spent or moved elsewhere on blockchain A. Two, minting equivalent token. Once the tokens are locked on blockchain A, the bridge protocol mints an equivalent amount of token on blockchain B. These newly minted tokens represent the original tokens but exist on blockchain B, allowing the user to interact with decentralized apps and service there. Three, burning and releasing. If the user decides to move their tokens back to blockchain A, the tokens on blockchain B are burned and the original tokens are unlocked on blockchain A. There are two main types of blockchain bridges. That's the trusted and the trustless. The trusted, which is also known as the centralized bridges, these bridges rely on centralized entity or groups of entities to manage the bridge's operation. They often provide a smoother user experience and faster transactions. However, they introduce decentralized risk as users must trust their entity managing the bridge. An example is a custodial service that holds the locked tokens and mints the equivalent tokens on the other chain. Trustless or decentralized bridges. These bridges operate without a centralized authority, relying instead on smart contracts, decentralized protocols. Trustless bridges offer greater security and decentralization, but they can be more complex and slower due to the need for consensus among the network's participants. An example of a trustless bridge is the use of atomic swaps, where users can convoy, enabling the connectivity, particularly in the rapidly growing decentralized finance sector. Decentralized finance, cross-chain bridges allows assets to move freely between different decentralized finance platforms, enabling users to leverage the unique features and advantages of each platform. For instance, a user might use a bridge to move their assets from Ethereum to Binance Smart Chain to take advantage of lower fees, which still being able to return the Ethereum for its extensive decentralized finance options. This fluidity enhances the efficiency of financial strategies, enabling more complex and innovative approaches to asset management. Expanding ecosystem connectivity. A more blockchain network emerged the need for interconnected ecosystems becomes more critical. Cross-chain bridges enables communication between networks like Ethereum, Polkadot, and Solana, fostering collaboration and innovation across platforms. By connecting these ecosystems, bridges help create a more unified and robust blockchain environment, where developers and users can interact seamlessly across multiple networks. Security concerns and challenges. While cross-chain bridges offer immense potential, they are not without risk. The very nature of transferring assets between different blockchain introduces security challenges that must be addressed. One of the security challenges that must be addressed is the vulnerabilities, which is one of the primary concerns with the cross-chain bridges in their susceptibility to vulnerabilities, such as smart contract bugs or centralization risk in trusted bridges. If a smart contract on a trustless bridge contains a flaw, it could be exploited by malicious actors, leading to the loss of assets. Similarly, trusted bridges pose a centralization risk, as users must trust the entity managing the bridge to act honestly and securely. The other one is the mitigation risk. The blockchain community is actively working on solutions to enhance the security of cross-chain bridges. These include multi-signature mechanism, where multiple parties must approve transactions before they are processed, reduce the risk of a single point of failure. Decentralized oracles, which provide secure and reliable data feeds to smart contracts, are also being integrated to improve the accuracy and security of bridge operation. In conclusion, cross-chain bridges are a pivotal technology in the evolving blockchain ecosystems, enabling the seamless transfer of assets and data across different networks. By facilitating interoperability, these bridges unlock new possibilities for decentralized finance, enhancing connectivities between ecosystems and drive innovation across the blockchain space. However, as with any technology, they come with challenges, particularly in terms of security. As the blockchain community continues to develop and refine cross-chain bridges protocols, we can expect to see even greater integration and collaboration across decentralized networks, paving the way for a more connected and resilient blockchain future. Thank you, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Anthony. Yes, that was a wonderful presentation. I hope we've all learned something about bridges and bridging. So I'm going to show you a real world example, or even an example that has to do with Actuate about bridging. So as we said, Actuate is present in different networks. We have Actuate in Ethereum. We have Actuate in Polygon ZKVM, and we have Actuate in also Binance Chain. So Actuate is able to be present in all those spaces because of bridging. So let me just share my screen and show you. Yeah. So when you go to our website, Actuate Bio, the tabs you can see here, we have either scan, BSC scan, Polygon scan, Celo scan. All these scans represent different blockchains, and this is where Actuate, you can find Actuate in the Ethereum network, in the Binance network, in the Polygon network, and Celo network. So when you click any of these buttons here, you'll be taken to an explorer, and this explorer you'll be able to get Actuate's contract address, which is this one. As you can see, the contract address in BSC scan is different from the contract address in Etherscan. Yeah, and this is because we bridged Actuate from the Ethereum network to the Binance network. And we said the reason for this is because the Binance network has lower gas fees, of which we've had is one of the advantages of bridging, because you're able to take advantage of lower fees in the different blockchains. So yeah, so bridging is basically what happens in bridging, as Anthony has explained, is that once you bridge your tokens from one network to another network, what it does is that the tokens in the in these present networks that you're transferring to, they are minted in the other network. And in this, for example, if I was bridging from Ethereum network to Binance Chain network, what happens is that the tokens in the Ethereum network are burnt, and some new tokens are minted in the next blockchain, which is the Binance chain network. So yeah, so what this does is that bridging to to another network, this creates another version of your token, which we call the wrapped token. Yeah, and this is why we have different contract addresses when you bridge to different networks. So as you said, when you go to like PancakeSwap, yeah, PancakeSwap, as you can see here, it offers different options of networks. It has BNB chain, it has Ethereum, it has Polygon, ZKVM. So if you had Actuate tokens in the Ethereum network, you can just click the Ethereum network here, and PancakeSwap will change. As you can see, PancakeSwap is prompting me to go to my wallet and change my network. So see, it's asking allow this site to switch the network from BNB chain to Ethereum mainnet. Yeah, so if I wanted to trade on PancakeSwap using the Ethereum network, yeah, it's just easy as that. You can just switch the networks and you can be able to trade maybe Actuate tokens for Ethereum or Actuate tokens for uh, any other token. So see, if I wanted to switch from the Ethereum network to the Polygon ZKVM network, I can just go to PancakeSwap, click on Polygon ZKVM, and it will prompt me to switch my networks in my wallet. So yeah, and one thing we said that if you are if you have an extension, you're supposed to allow notifications for this to happen. So for you to be able to switch networks, you need to enable your web browser notifications. Yeah. So here I have switched from Ethereum to Polygon ZKVM. Yeah, so that's the advantage of bridging. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them in the chat box, or you can raise your hand. So I'm going to invite Doc for additional comments. Doc, you're welcome.
Confirm you can hear me, Frida. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. So, yes, thank you, Frida, and thank you, Anthony, for bringing us to bridging. You see, bridging is a primary function that you all need to understand. Everybody needs to understand bridging, not so that you can do the bridging yourself, but know that tokens, when you find them in different chains, like in Binance chain, Ethereum chain, Polygon, and so on and so forth, they are different from one another. That's important for you to know. Okay, if you have to know that, because if you don't know that, you're going to lose a lot of your money tokens. Okay. Now, in order for the Actuate, we minted Actuate in the Ethereum blockchain, but because it's on the Ethereum blockchain on its own in its original state, it cannot function in Binance blockchain. So in order for it to function in Binance blockchain, you have to bridge it there. To bridge, you have to create a bridge for the token. So that's a technology that helps you to transmutate or to change your token from Ethereum so it can function on Binance. Okay, so the token in Binance has got different properties from the token in Ethereum. It's the same token, but it looks different to the blockchain. So the blockchain, because these are different blockchains, so you understand that. It's like if you're in Kenya and you have a driver's license, which is for left-hand drive, then you go to Nigeria, where people are driving on the right side of the road, right-hand drive, then you need to go take another driving test in Nigeria. driving lessons, so you can know how to drive on the right side of the road. See that? That's what happens. These are like different countries. So bridges help the tokens to fit into the new country where they want. And the reason why you want to bridge tokens into multiple blockchains, these different blockchains are called networks. So the network, like you have Ethereum network, you have Binance network, Polygon network, Optimism network. So the other word for those blockchains, silos, are networks. Okay, so these are words you want to know, that different networks are different from one another. Okay, but they can handle your token so long the token has been bridged into that network. So right now, as Frida has illustrated to you, is Actuate token, we have bridged it to all those networks that are listed on the front page of our website. They are from Ethereum, but then you can find Actuate token on Polygon network. Polygon network is called ZK EVM. So you can also find them in the Binance chain, which is why you are able to transact with Actuate token in PancakeSwap, because PancakeSwap is on Binance chain, and so on and so forth. So each one of those chains, if you want to take Actuate token to another chain, you would have to bridge it first. Don't just try to use it on that chain before you get the bridge format of that token. So it has to be bridged. Okay. So if you try to use the bridge token now, the one that is in PancakeSwap, then you try to do things in Ethereum, you are likely to lose your tokens. So always find out what to do. And as you have seen, that PancakeSwap is on the Binance chain, Uniswap is on Ethereum network. Okay. So is that when you go to Uniswap, which is on Ethereum network, you can use the native Actuate token the way it was before it was bridged, or you can get into Binance network through Uniswap. See, Binance network, that means that you can click at the top there, drop down window, then you choose the network. The reason you want to do this is you have seen that when the token goes into a new network, it gets a new identity. That identity is the contract address. So every token in each network has got a different contract address. So the smart contract for Actuate in Ethereum, the smart contract address is different from the smart contract address for Actuate that you find in Binance chain. So when you're doing transactions in Binance chain in PancakeSwap, you use the BSC scan, and that is why you get the smart contract. Now that has a lot of implication in even how you get the tokens to display in your wallet. If now you receive tokens, say from this lesson, these tokens are going to be the ones that are on Binance chain. So if you want to see them displayed in your wallet, if you want the wallet to display, which smart contract would you download? Would you put on your wallet? You put the smart contract on the Binance chain, okay? But don't put the smart contract on the Ethereum chain or the Etherscan, because it is not the same. Okay, they are different. So these are important distinctions. I think that's the most important thing you want to know, that if you do not understand bridging, you can lose your tokens by trying to use your tokens any which way. Okay, as we have explained before, I think in last week, there are people who are working very hard to create something called layer 0. Layer 0 is going to have spontaneous bridging, where when you send a token, you don't even need to know on what chain it is. But so far, the bridging is still kind of manual. You have to be aware of it so that you don't lose your tokens. Okay, and so, but because you can switch from network to network, like you change from Binance chain to either to Ethereum or to Polygon, network, you can switch the network within your wallet. Then you don't have to worry about losing your token. All you have to worry about, am I in the right network? So first of all, be aware on what network your tokens are located, where they are sitting, so that you can switch them. You can switch the network in order for you to continue your activities. So that's what I would like to add about that. And back to you, Frida. Maybe there are questions about that.
We don't have any questions so far, but I'd like to add something. What this also means is that you can be able to create different liquidity pools across different networks. So if you want to create maybe a liquidity pool in, say, the Celo network using PancakeSwap, you can just switch the network and create that liquidity pool there. So, but what that means is that you have to have Actuate tokens in that actual network. But yeah, so I think that was a wonderful session, and thank you, Doc, for those additional comments. So if you have any questions, again, I say go and type them on the chat box, or feel free to raise your hand and unmute. So we'll move to the next speaker, Grace, to give us some web updates. So Grace, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Frida. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Grace Njeri, and I'll be sharing with you the website updates, and I'll share my screen so that I can show you the website. A second. Just a minute. Yeah, so I hope you can now see my screen. Yes. So
You can see us.
this is our this is our website, actuate.bio, and this is the Nairobi Summit page. And I would like to share with you that our latest update is about the attendees, sponsors, and exhibitors. We have added a payment method of using PayPal. So as you can see, it is taking a second to load, but let's see. As it loads. Yeah, so we have added a PayPal method of payment. So as you register to attend the summit, don't know why it is not, why, let's see, yeah. I'm having a problem with my network. That is why it is taking long to load. Let me try show you the exhibitors page. I'm having a problem with my network. That is why it is not loading. But as you can see, this part here, that is where we have the PayPal button where you can, yeah, it is here. Finally, yeah. So this is where you can be able to register and send your funds, whether you're an attendee, as a sponsor, or an exhibitor. You can be able to send your money or your registration fee through PayPal here. And I would like all of us to share this information with other people who are willing to attend the summit, so that they can also pay through PayPal. Yeah, that is it, Frida. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Grace, for those updates. As you said, there are different ways to participate in the summit, and as you see in the exhibitors page, so if you have a business and you would like to maybe exhibit in our summit, you can just go ahead and check out the exhibitors page and yeah, and register to be an exhibitor. But there are also other ways you can come in is right now we have a lot of speakers and yeah, and we also have different workshops, and also we have sponsorship packages. So if you'd like to maybe even invite a sponsor to our summit, we say that you get 5% commission, and you also get to attend the summit free of charge. Yeah, so also you can also create a poster in our and participate in our poster competition. So be sure to also check that out in our website. And yeah, so I don't know, Doc, do you have any additional remarks about the summit? Okay, if there are no additional remarks, I'm going to share the.
Oh, I'm adding. Oh, see, I
Okay.
didn't know I was talking muted. Okay. So I said thank you so much, Grace, for showing us the PayPal payment. So registration is open for everybody, and everybody I mean the entire world. So we want to invite the entire world, yourself plus all your friends and all your professionals, professional colleagues, everyone you would like to see them. So how can you help this process? Now, yeah, Grace send that link to the group here, and everyone who is here, take that link for registration for the payments. Everyone is here. Send it through the social media to everybody you don't know, even people you don't know, telling them that registration is open. All they have to do is click, pay the money, and they will enjoy. They will enjoy coming, partaking to the Festival of the Commons, which is going to be at KU. All right, it's going to be a very huge festival, so you don't want to be left behind. These type of things require people to register. So this is the beginning. Today is the last day of August. So the open registration begins on the first day of September, which is tomorrow, and it's going to go down here. We want thousands upon thousands of people in KU. Okay. So it is your role, your job to invite all the people you know, plus all the people you don't know. So take that link and send it to the social media, to all the social media outlets to get people to register. So that maybe by then, by next week, we shall review how many people have registered because of your efforts. And then, of course, the exhibitors, and there is the sponsors. But this now that is a drum roll for the registration is on. We need all those professionals to register. They can come in. And so that is why we need you. Plus, of course, when the people you want to come and see your poster, I'm assuming already you have created your poster idea. You're going to produce it. They will not see it unless they are registered. So you want them to register so they can come and see your poster. The registration fee for attendees like that is $150. That's maybe about 20,000 shillings. A lot of people can afford that. The professionals you want to see your work, they can afford that. And but they will not pay that money if you don't tell them. And usually when you don't tell people, when you tell people it's free, they don't come because they think it's useless. Now it is $150 and they can register to attend and partake. That way they are buying something of great value. Okay, so yeah, so Grace, send the link to the chat box here. And then you're listening, take that link and send it to everybody, even people you do not know, because they're people you aspire to reach, but you don't know them. All right, thank you. Back to you, Frida.
Okay, thank you very much, Doc, for those additional comments. So we've come to the end of our session, and yeah, thank you everyone for being here today. We really appreciate you, and yeah, and that's why we give you Actuate tokens in these Learn to Earn sessions. And yeah, so I'm going to share the form, the attendance form in the chat box. Go ahead and fill the form, and feel free to leave. So thank you very much everyone for attending today's session, and we'll see each other in the next session on Saturday at 8 p.m. Okay, so yeah, I've shared the link to the form. I'm going to give you a few minutes for you to fill.
Mwingine ufala